Hello and welcome to another edition of the Suburban Homestead blog. I haven't video blogged for a while. I have blogged over on our web blog at suburbanhomesteadblog.wordpress.com. If you haven't been over there, I encourage you to go over there and check it out. But for all of you subscribers to our YouTube channel, I'll give you a little update on how our garden's going here in the Dallas, Texas suburbs. As I said, I haven't done it in a while, so there's quite a bit of new things to update you all on, and I will start right here behind me with the potatoes. We planted these potatoes probably, I don't know, maybe about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and they've come up, and we're going to need to put on another potato box here as soon as we can make one, just to get another level of dirt on the plants and cover them up till to about maybe 2 to 3 inches from the top of the plants. And we'll continue to do that stacking until the plants start to wilt and die away, and that will tell us when they're ready to harvest. And we have 4 of these boxes, so hopefully we'll get plenty of potatoes from them. The cabbage here, we harvested 2 heads, and then the other 2 heads we didn't catch soon enough. They never really looked that great either, so we just let these go to seed and flower, although these little things right here are edible still. I mean, they're still pretty tender and tasty, so you can still eat that. And actually, I thought it was cauliflower, and I think a couple of the plants were cauliflower, but I think a couple of them were also broccoli. What I just tasted, I believe, is broccoli. So it must have been like a mix that I planted, and I didn't realize that until we harvested it. Yesterday we planted 4 different types of seeds. Right here is our little patch for the radishes. We planted radishes here on those rows. Right here, these little holes are cantaloupe seeds. Over here, these 2 rows are beans. I don't remember if they're pole beans or bush beans, but either way they're beans. And then right here, these little guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 plants are squash seedlings, and those seedlings I actually started on my own indoors about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago or so. So that's that. And then we got the tomato plants, which unfortunately, let's see, when we bought them I think we had 8, now we have 7. These came from a local nursery, and we planted them, and then what happened? Of course, the Texas weather is never the same over a 1-week period unless it's in July and August, which it's just hot then. But we had a frost, or a near frost at least, and that damaged the plants. I think killed one of them, almost killed another one that's right up there. And so they're kind of recovering, but they look pretty good for that, and hopefully they'll be able to recover fully and come back up for us and produce a lot of tomatoes. Up here there were 2 pepper plants. You can see the tag of one of them. That one got killed by the frost also, and then this one is still around. And hopefully it will revive itself too. This vibrant green and the reddish colored green sparsed in there is microgreen lettuces. We planted those, I don't know the exact date, but probably a month ago or so, and we've had fairly cool weather, not real hot, so it's helped it to grow really well, as you can see. Just all filled up that section, and we've harvested some of it and are going to harvest more as we need. Right here are onions. These we did not start from seed. We got these from the local nursery as well, but they're doing really well, and we've even harvested some of the greens and had that in salad as well. So that's going good. Over here, let's see, another new endeavor for us is these raspberry vines, raspberry plants. There are 8 planted in the ground right now, and I think we have probably about 8 more that we're going to plant. We're hoping to kind of expand this bed here that we have down, if not all the way to this other clothesline pole. It will be very close. And then we want to take some rope or string and string it across the clothesline poles. And then once the raspberry plants get up that tall, we'll kind of train them up through the around and through the string that we put up and grow them up off the ground that way. So it should be fun to watch them grow. A couple more things over here. You can see our compost piles there in the 3 compartments. That's doing quite well. As you really can't go wrong with compost. Pretty easy to do. And right here, our fig tree that used to be in this pot here was transplanted just a couple days ago, and you can see that it's starting to leaf out right now. That is a good sign, I must say. 2 other things real quick, actually 3 other things. One of them is the peach tree, pretty large peach tree. This peach tree has been here for as long as I can remember, here in Grandma's backyard. And it has produced pretty well, as long as I can remember. Last year it produced pretty well, and we're hoping and looking for another good harvest from it, which it looks to be that it will give us a good harvest. If you get up close enough here, you can see there are unripened peaches all over the tree. So that's pretty awesome. Fresh peaches from your backyard, can't beat that. We got more lettuce going over here under the tree. The shade of the tree will hopefully help it once it starts to get hotter. And then if we walk over here, we have some potted plants with a lot of different herbs. And also a rose bush over right here to the left. So we got comfrey here, these large leafed plants, some lettuces back in the back in the 2 large pots, or baskets actually. Let's see, some oregano, some different types of basil, some sage. Let's see, some thyme, some parsley, some rosemary, and then the purple plants, the purple / blue plants right here are, let me see, a type of cabbage. So that's what we got going here at the suburban homestead here in Dallas, Texas. We are looking forward to seeing everything grow some more as the spring season progresses. Thanks for watching.